we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 15, here's the return. Got room to work. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Owls.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rebels' offense will go to work first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They just dialed up one big 35. The give out of the gun. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. The Rebels want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Oh, makes the grab. Oh, couldn't get the foot. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Rice Owls offense will go to work for the first time. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back has it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. At the 45 on his way. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. He'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for a...
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's James. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Rebels line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Buying some time. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
Just a really nice job defensively, too, not giving up on the play, right? You didn't sack him initially, but guys were still in hot pursuit and chasing. And this front 7 defensively, they've got a lot of speed and athleticism, and they're able to stay on the quarterback's heels and force him out of bounds for a loss.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Shoots it to the left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. Turning on the Jets. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain. It's first down Rice.
That's a risky play call there. 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive going.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Rice is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. To the air, it's Jenkins. Quick strike complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The offense changing the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Punch it out of the air. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Rice will try to move the chains on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owl. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Wisconsin dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He'll keep it himself. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Rebels. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The touchdown drive cut the deficit last time they had it, forced the punt. Now a chance to really make this a football game.
And I think if you're the offensive coordinator here, you're revisiting that last drive and asking yourself, okay, what did I call? What worked? What can I keep dialing up so we can keep scoring?
Dang right, because you got the momentum. You're back in this football game. Everything is going your way. Your defense just contributed, so that lead they had, just keep chipping away, and who knows what will happen.
He'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Beal. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line, and the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job, great catch. 1st down.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Gets it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Now the toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drop. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The give from the gun. Makes him talk to the hand. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Back up at their own 13-yard line, it's 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's loose. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw. It's complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this defense's head is spinning. 27.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They'll immediately call timeout.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Unloads it left. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. They get through and it's blocked. That's a live ball. Defense has it. They'll get this drive started from the 29. From the gun, the give, looking for room. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the catch. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. On target. It's a seam wide open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go in the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's James. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Looking left. Got his man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here comes the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Rebels have their offense in high gear.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They're working that left side.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Let's go! Let's go! They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down, if you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice third down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it third and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Nothing to do with the... And he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Rebels in the hurry up. Give to the running back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. And the Rebels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Gives it on the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. The Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Owls come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle, it's Turner. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. And the Owls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And after that big run, the defense answers. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Owls are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rice.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. 13. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, running back on the move. He's stopped in the backfield again. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Leaves it with the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
There he goes. All out of space. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The play action fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this...
Wide open spaces. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Owls. And the beatdown has ensued. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. The Rebels need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Lots of running room.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
To the air on first down. Under fire. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Converts on fourth down, still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Rebels getting set on first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab down the middle. And he was fortunate not to back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to keep it in the air. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He'll try to take it back. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Rice. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. That leads a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Temple is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Hall of Famer Joe Klecko should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 10 to Oklahoma. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Beal. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is... over him. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Rebels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Looking for a push on 4th down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than...
He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
It's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponent.